And now let's say to think about. So first, let's say the verb for to think. How do you say just to think in French? To think. To think is penser. And if you struggle to remember penser, just think about pensive. Someone who looks pensive is someone who is thinking. So to think in French is penser. But then here is the subtlety. So we're going to say, I think about Noémie. But this time, the about is changing. Because here we say to think about. And when we use about with the verb to think, about is à, which is usually the literal translation of at, but again, about does not exist in French. So here you need to know that the idea of about with the verb to think is à. Then let's say she thinks about Noémie. How do you say she thinks about Noémie? Elle pense à Noémie. With to think, the about is à. Here, if you want to go a bit further in the pronunciation, just know that in casual French, usually when you have a word that ends with the sound of a consonant, like pense, je pense, and directly just after, you have the sound of a vowel, like a, the pense and the a tend to merge together. So you're more likely to hear pensa. Elle pense à Noémie. You don't have to say it this way right now, but just keep in mind that usually French people in casual French, in everyday conversations, merge these letters together. So, elle pense à Noémie. Then let's say, she thinks about this topic. So in French, to say a topic or a subject, that's the same. Le sujet. So how do you say, she thinks about this topic?